Welcome back, everybody. This is PapaSean playing Stellaris, and we just finished our first technology. So you get a little warning up here, but it doesn't stop the game. So you want to go ahead and pause the game, especially if it's your first time, and take a look at, okay, so we completed our research for mineral storage capacity. We're going to click close or new research. If you hit new research, it just takes you right back to the same screen and opens up my options here for the next. We get a mineral silo, ion thrusters, or we can increase our army damage and mineral collection. So let's go with, I'm thinking it might be good to increase the mineral processing across the entire empire. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we've got that selected. It'll continue the research, but notice we've also got our colony ship almost complete, our technology for colony ships.
Construction
That's what we
complete.
really want. Alright, so construction ship's complete here. We finished all the nodes within the planet. You might be curious why I don't want to go out to this planet here or within the ring of control and build structures. I am planning out to not lose anything to pirates. I'm trying to use my minerals to their most. If I build out here, I've got to protect out here. Right now I've got a trap built here in the host system. It's got a military station with the power of 115 and a spaceport with the power of 1,000. So we're going to let that sit for now. Our research was just completed. As you see, the little icons there, but the time did not stop. And so if you've got this going on fast or fastest, you might zip through plenty of time that you would have been able to use for other technologies. So these don't have a queue where you can queue up multiple techs. So what I want to go ahead and do is select what I want next. I want our orbiting hydroponics farm. This allows spaceports to create food for the planet. Very good for when you're starting out and want to get extra food so that you have populace increasing on those new planets. And then we can also do energy storage, which also allows for power plants, the power hub, capacity overload as a edict. And then there's the fusion reactor, which allows for a stronger power generation on your ships. I'm going to go with the global energy management. This will increase my capacity that I can hold energy for. Right now I'm in the negative, but that'll change over time. So also, because I'm going to be building colony ships soon, they draw a lot on power. I'm going to want to increase our power nodes. So I'm going to build these up. And so instead of it just being a land that's generating power, this will actually generate an additional 3 on top of the 1. So that's 4 power for that spot. This one's a 2. I want to go ahead and clear this territory. And that's draining my power by doing that clearing. It loses 37.6. So I'll be able to clear that out and be able to generate additional power as soon as that's done. I'll have to likely move people around here so that they're I need to activate this one. This one was turned off at the time. So now that it's activated, we'll actually draw minerals from that spot. And we'll go ahead and resume the game here. And as we look at the tech, we now have our colony ship done. So we want to go ahead and select our spaceport. And then you now have the colony ship opened up. Colony ship usually costs quite a bit, but you can see that there's a reduction here significantly. It's likely because I've got bonuses to my empire based on my leader. So I got plus 10% minerals from this leader here, and I also have ship costs down by 15%. So he's reducing all ship costs, including colony ships. So that's pretty powerful a leader to start out with. Some of them don't have very good bonuses. But now we've got that colony ship building. It's as simple as that. You can get rid of it just by left clicking it. You get full refund, and then you can select it. You can see that it counts down from 360 days. Each day is a second on the normal speed. So we're going to let that colony ship build. Now you can't just let yourself sit at a low or deficit in power, because once that colony ship is created, it's going to drain your resources. So we really have to focus on getting our surface where we're built up and able to supply the power. So as you see, I'm building those right now. I'll increase the speed a little bit here as we see what's going on with that. I got to check to see if there's any other power that I can generate. I don't like building off my star system if I can help it. So I could build and get an additional 2 power from this spot.
System survey
but
complete.
Unless I can defend it, I might lose the investment on that station. I'm going to go ahead and take the risk as long as this power is not coming from the planet that I want to colonize, because I believe those go away So I'm going to go ahead and build a mining station around the star, and that'll pull an additional 2 power. You can check the progress of your colony ship creation just by looking at the outliner here. This planet, one of many, has a colony ship being built. It's 35%, and you can see the indicator here is how quickly it's being built. You'll also see that we have a structure being built on planet, and that is nearing completion. We should get an indicator soon. Okay, so that was the indicator that we have an inactive building. We just finished building that one. If I left click on that, it'll show me what's inactive. I got a power inactive. So let's go ahead and drag this guy from the minerals onto the power, and we can go ahead and deactivate since we're not using this one, and that will save us some power. So no, we're no longer in the deficit, but we're only +3. Well, we got another power node coming up, and as soon as this one finishes, we can go ahead and build a power plant on top of it. We also have tech going to increase our power plants so that we'll get a bonus of 1 energy for every power node that we're looking at. Alright, and we got this guy that's being born, our little baby bug.
Anomaly found.
This anomaly we want to go ahead and leave be for now because again it's in yellow. So we'll build just by left clicking on that energy node. We get the option to build on this train, and we're going to want to build anything we want, right? But we want to focus on power because we will lose the inherent 2 if we were to build minerals or something else. Something just happened here. Interestingly, we found the super shiny star overlords of not so shiny slaves. So we chose to salute them, and we should assume the worst is what our people say. So we'll go ahead and build that energy. I'm going to go ahead and take another guy off of minerals and stick him on energy. Alright, and then I'll stick this person, well, the person can stay right there. We'll also build hydroponic farms. Alright, so our colony ship is nearing completion. We just encountered a baddie, and what we want to do is go ahead and slow it down a little bit here. If you click on that baddie, you can open up communication with them. You can also click on your contacts, and then we can see them here. We communicate, and he's cute, huh? So we can do all the different diplomacy things. We can, if it shows a red X, it shows that they're not likely to agree to that. If you want to see whether they like you or not, you can see that right here. They're a new contact, -20, border friction, -32. So they're bumping right up against us. They're actually taking some territory from what we normally would have had. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause. Take a look at that colony ship. That spaceport is at 1 day left before the colony ship comes out. We were looking to colonize this planet here, but they likely went and built a structure right in here to screw with us, to take away from some of our territory. So that's going to mean that we were going to want to build either on this planet, which is a 14, or this one here is a 22, but it's 100% habitable. So if we look at the surface, it doesn't have a whole lot of food tiles, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge for us. If we look at the other planet, this one's got a couple food tiles, so this might be a decent start for us. So let's go ahead and on pause.
Construction
We'll finish off that last day, or last month, or whatever it was. So we've completed the colony ship. We're going to right click. That allows the colony ship to travel to that location. And there's a couple different ways you can colonize. You can send the colony ship there, you could right click while you got it selected and just hit colonize.
System survey complete.
This gets pretty complicated when you have lots and lots of star systems and ships and things. So you can click on the expansion planner, which is also the F9 hotkey, and in the expansion planner you can see all these different planets that we've identified that are habitable, that we can explore and colonize. So if we wanted to colonize this one, oh no, we just encountered another species. Alright, so we'll just say it's nice to meet you. Alright, so inside the ship planner, and again you hit the F9 key to get there. Go ahead and pause it. So you hit the F9 key, or you can open up from this More tab and hit Expansion Planner. We can see that this planet is currently being colonized because I already selected it. But say it was one of these that didn't have the colony flag, you can just left click on it. We have a colony ship right here, or we can make one from the planet here. So with this selected, we can go ahead then and grab this. It's currently moving to the same system, so it's not going to let me. But if I were to colonize, I could stick it here and it would change directions and go to this planet instead. So I'm just going to let it go on its path. 2 different ways to go ahead and colonize. We should see our colony ship arriving shortly as we look at where it's at. I think if I just double click the colony ship, it'll bring us to it. So it's flying to the fringe. It has to get to the outside of the space well here, or this gravity well. And you can see it's opening up a wormhole because of the wormhole generator. And we have a countdown. It's 8 days left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, boom. He traveled through the wormhole and he is now in the new system. And he's already on his way over to the planet to colonize it. Alright, so we've encountered some spacefaring species. 2 of them right now. We're going to have to deal with these guys pretty soon. So rather than actually colonizing this planet, I'm going to do something freaky. I'm actually going to destroy my colony ship. Why would I do that? I'll show you in the next episode. Boom, disbanded. Catch you next time. Check out how to defeat other species easily and quickly without any ships in the next episode of Stellaris. Catch you next time.